Welcome to Between the Darkness.
Hi.
If you guys are new here, this is where me and Christina, your host of Deeper into the Dark, come together and we shoot the shit, ask each other random ass questions, and this is kind of just like our way to stretch our legs, stretch our opinions, questions we've had lately, and just things we're just wanting to do whatever and talk whatever about. If you guys didn't know, we just wrapped up season 1. I'm waiting for Christina to say something, but she keeps stalling. I don't know why.
It was funny because I can't get it out of my mind when you said something, and I thought you were gonna say something grody, and so my mindset was like set on just fucking around with you, and then you go and you're like all professional. So guys, if you don't remember this,
Oh
you're new
no.
with us, and I'm just like, I'm ready to be funny. So I blinked.
Oh my god.
But I am excited. We wrapped up season 1 and we decided let's do one more Between the Darkness.
Yes.
So this is
Yes.
episode 7.
Yeah, we decided we're gonna move Between the Darkness onto our other platform that we're gonna have, or we do have that, but we're gonna start doing them there now. Mostly because we feel it's good, decent content, and we've had a few fans tell us that they love Between the Darkness, and yeah, and we feel like that would be content that it's definitely extra. So I feel like you guys would enjoy that. It's not gonna be the only thing that we're gonna have on there, but this will be going to our Patreon, and
Mm-hmm.
that will be a way for us to get a little bit of income because we do work full time and we
Mm-hmm.
do and we would love to actually make this our full-time job and but yeah, we got bills to pay, we got
Mouths to feed,
mouths to
aka
feed,
he feeds my mouth.
and the cats, uh, the third host,
The third
uh,
host.
and we just have like we'd love to do it, but unfortunately we do have full-time jobs and it does take a lot of time from us being able to be
And it's all
creatives.
us. We don't have other
Yeah,
people
we're an
working
indie
for us.
podcast. We have no help whatsoever. And even if what little help we do get, it's mostly us having to pay out of pocket a high amount. And that was for us to get an intro song,
Yeah.
which still we
And the
practically made
website.
ourselves. Yeah.
And
Oh, and
then
Christina's paying for our website.
and the content we use to make little jingles and crap like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the subscription service that we use for our song making, our audio, and other stuff that we do extras, we definitely do use that subscription service, which I'm paying out of pocket for.
And honestly, this Between the Darkness stuff is a bit more personal. So it would be nice um, thing for Patreons and listeners who are paying for it to get that extra bit of us that's more on the
Behind the
personal
scenes.
side. Yeah. And then it won't just be this Between the Darkness. We'll have other projects that we come up with. And
Absolutely.
then, of course, like I'm starting to work on doing little clips from behind the scenes stuff. I've been putting some funny things on TikTok, just some random shit that Stefan says most of the time, like hinges on my waffles.
Oh my god. If you guys haven't seen that, definitely go check out our TikTok, Deeper into the Dark. It's the stupidest thing that she caught me saying on Snapchat on accident.
I was trying to make a cute video showing my stacked waffles that I worked really hard on stacking after he made them though. And then I was showing that we were celebrating a little summer ween, and then all you hear in the background is, "Oh, I like jigs on my waffles, jizz on my waffles." I was just like, "Oh yeah." And then I turned around and he saw that I was doing a Snapchat video. I was like,
Like,
"Are you
oh.
serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm keeping it."
Ugh.
I said, "And better yet, it's going on TikTok."
It's so funny though, because when you watch the TikTok, the fucking subtitles that TikTok puts for it is cheese on
Cheese.
my waffles. Oh, I love cheese on my waffles. Oh,
That's probably why it wasn't flagged. They probably
probably.
think you're saying cheese.
Cheese on my waffles.
Cheese on my waffles.
But no, guys, I do not like cheese on my waffles.
Unless it's a savory waffle. Have you had one with cheese
Mm-mm,
and bacon? I
mm-mm.
haven't, but I've seen videos. I'd try it.
You made it seem like you had one. The fuck?
No, it looked good.
I mean, I do love bacon with my waffles.
I know. I was telling you that one time we were making it that we should do it where we put bacon in it. When you're all like, well, cooked bacon. You already have to have the bacon cooked and
I
then
was
you
about to
lay
say,
it
I'm
in
like,
there.
girl,
But yeah, I
are
would
you
do
trying to
that.
turn me off from meats? That ain't gonna work, but
Yeah, I'm
damn,
about to say
that's a
that's not gonna
first
work for
step.
me. But yeah, so we're excited about it. And then we don't have a release date yet for when we're gonna start season 2, but
It's not gonna be a long
break, no.
break. No, it's not gonna be like we're gonna be gone for like 6 months. Some kind of shit. No, we're just like taking this time to, I guess, recharge our batteries, but also, I guess you could say, get our counter, get our ducks in order.
And we could probably still record Between the
Yeah, we're gonna be
Darkness.
doing Between the Darkness still.
Yeah, but it just won't be publicized yet. But or in general, because it's gonna be on Patreon.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, definitely look out for that Patreon.
And
Uh,
if y'all have any ideas for what you would like to see on merch or a favorite catchphrase you would like of ours, just shoot us an email at deeperintothedark@gmail.com. I will look at that and I will try my best to recreate that vision.
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 For sure.
For sure.
Like I said, definitely check out the Patreon. Do not be afraid to go even peruse the pricing, whatever we put. We're not gonna put like ridiculous numbers, cause ew. Cause we know people are struggling, cause we are too. But it'd be nice if you guys would be willing to sponsor us if you're willing to. But yeah, definitely check out the Patreon. We'll be putting up Between the Darkness. We'll be putting out maybe mini episodes, which Christina has
Yeah.
named and might be making stuff for, but that's for later.
Well, definitely, even though it'll be on Patreon, we're still going to talk about it on our socials.
We
So
might
just
even
look
put in a
out for a
teaser
post.
or something in between the
Maybe.
episodes, just like a teaser,
Just so
just
you
to
can
give it
get
up.
a taste of what is to come and you'll see on Patreon
And it
so you
might
can,
inspire you
yeah,
to head on over to the
entice
Patreon.
you
Yeah, I'm gonna
to
let it
tickle your
entice you.
fancy.
It'll be a nice rub up your back.
A happy ending, if you will.
Ooh, and a beginning.
Ow.
Oh.
Mm. You
Yeah.
can get it, listeners. You can get it.
But yeah, definitely check that out. We'll be doing YouTube videos. We're gonna be doing like watch parties and other random shenanigans that we might try and see if it works out or not.
And I was even telling Stefan that I would like to start, and it'll probably just be a separate thing. I don't know yet, but doing Dead by Daylight Twitch streaming.
That'll be on
Maybe.
her stream.
You don't want to do it with me?
No. I'll play with you, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, look at me.
Guys, look at my breasts. They're out. Just kidding.
Yeah, look at my Amazon breast. I just got on
Here's my
Prime.
link to Between the Sheets. This is going to be my
Between the sheets.
OnlyFans page.
Oh my god. That's up to you. That's thanks, Crystal. You just broke Christina with that now.
I knew you were going to say it. Yeah, I
Uh,
stole that, bitch. I stole that. Yeah, or Between My Toes. I'm just kidding. From feetfinder.com.
between the callus.
Oh, gross.
Aside from updates and whatnot, thank you for joining us on episode 7 of Between the Darkness. We made another list, you guys, and we're just gonna go down it real quick. Not real quick, because, bitch, everybody knows we don't do anything quick on this pod.
I know, right? I mean, that's usually a good thing. So you guys are welcome.
We take our time.
We like to really, really work it. So let's do.
Did you
first
say
question.
ill?
Ew.
Oh, ooh, I thought you
Ew,
said ill.
but I went ew. Good. I did say ew. I was like cringe. All right. Let's do one that we were just talking about.
Oh, okay.
How would you describe your ideal day?
So I was saying, Christine's like, we need to be recording this.
I know, we should start having a fucking conversation.
Okay, my ideal day is I get to sleep in and I wake up to no alarm.
So natural, nice.
Natural wake up like, I feel good. And I have no urgency plans because who wants that? Um, I go do my business in the restroom, brush my teeth, take a dump. And then I take a
Hopefully.
nice shower. And then I put on makeup, my contact lenses, and I don't wear contacts, guys. I just wear the for the
Colors.
aesthetic. Um, and then I do my hair, go get my nice outfit that I want. I don't have it, but I'm gonna want it, and I'd have it. That'd be the ideal day. Um, then I'd go to a nice cafe, have either a hot chocolate or coffee, and a nice
Chocolate croissant.
chocolate croissant. And then I'd probably go to a bookstore, peruse all the books I want to get, and get one nice, decent book because I'm not too greedy.
Unless there's a sale.
As Christina said before we started, unless there's a sale. Um,
Like my sister the other day, there was a sale on candles. She took almost all of them.
Christina's like, you don't want to leave anybody for anybody else?
And I was like, can I at least have one?
She's like,
She was
maybe.
like, okay, maybe. She gave me two.
So generous.
I know.
Um, then after I buy my one book, then I'd go and probably have some lunch. I'd probably go have lunch. Originally, I was going to say like a sandwich or Chinese food, but then I was like, nah, I'd get too full. So then I decided that I'd go to have a nice picnic at a graveyard.
In which I was telling him, I paused him and I was like, oh my God. I listened to the radio on my way to work, first day follow up. They had this girl call in and she was saying that she had this great date with this guy. They did a picnic. They went out to the bar afterwards and then they had a little, sexy sex. Womp, 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 womp. And then they made plans for another date, but he never showed. And then he was just ghosting her. So she did this first date follow up and where they call the guy and they ask him and she's in the background listening, and so they call and ask and they tell him and they ask him and he was like, yeah, she took me to a picnic at a graveyard and we ate on top of some random person's grave. It was creepy. And then the girl from the show was like, are you sure it was a graveyard? Did she say park? And he was like, yeah, she said park. And we just kept walking past the park to a graveyard. There was graves everywhere. Then she sits down on her blanket and starts eating. And it was just weird from start to finish. And then the host girl was like, but you went out to drinks with her and then you had, sex with her. So she couldn't have been that weird. And he was like, well, at least I got a lay out of it. Which I was like, typical. Well, then they asked him another question and he brought up how creepy the graveyard was and whatever. And the girl cut in because she was listening in the background. And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's beautiful there. It's just like eating at a park with people around. It's just the people are underground.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is fucking Stefan. So when he told me that, that is totally you. And then he responded with,
I was like, honestly though, I mean, at this point, I probably should have been a straight guy because everything that I seem to like usually falls in line with what a chick would enjoy with a straight dude. And then I was like, well, fuck that guy. What the hell does he mean? I was like, he was being he dropped so many red flags. I mean, what's he saying? She was creepy. The fucker was creepy. He ghosted her after having sex with her. He kept the date going. I
yeah,
mean,
he went and got her, like drunk with her and then took her back to his place.
that
Like at that
motherfucker.
point, if you were really creeped out,
You could have been like,
you
I'm
should have
not
left.
comfortable with this. They're like, thank you for
Yeah.
everything, but I gotta go. This isn't my vibe. Thank you though,
Yeah.
or something. Not, hey, let me get a quick lay out of this. You fucking creep.
Yeah.
You're the creepy guy. Ugh,
But
disgusting.
anyways, so Stefan would do a picnic at a graveyard
Yes, I would do a nice picnic at the
for his
graveyard.
lunch.
Take some pictures, cause I mean, beautiful graves. Why not? I mean, their families aren't doing anything with them. I will.
Oh, what kind of grave would you do? More of a modern one that we have now, or more of a Catholic cemetery with the statues?
Yeah,
Or
that
okay, yeah,
definitely romantic looking, graves with like this beautiful statue,
Yeah.
or maybe even a mausoleum of some sort, or something of the
If
sort in
there
the
was a
background.
really good looking one, would you be obsessed with it like Lisa Frankenstein?
No, I wouldn't get railed on one.
Not the side eye. Okay,
Okay.
listeners, his face was like, I'm lying right now.
Um. Okay. That has been one of my biggest bucket list things. I want to have sex in a graveyard. I'm sorry.
Which I have.
No, she had sex in a cemetery. There's a difference.
Cemetery, yeah.
Um. Wait, hold on. Was it a cemetery or a graveyard? Was there a church?
No.
Oh, so you had sex in a graveyard. Cemetery is
Oh,
different. Cemetery
no.
is
It was a
connected
funeral
to the
home.
church.
It was a funeral home.
Oh, but still, that's crazy. But the way she was telling me she did it, I was like, really? That's not sexy at all. I'm talking
It
about like full
wasn't.
picnic blanket laid out. There's nice pillows. Like, I take off my clothes, they take off their clothes, we're comfortable, and then we just have hot, passionate sex amongst the graves. But not getting railed in the doorway of a fucking Jeep.
No, it was my Kia.
Oh my god.
Kia Soul, guys.
And like it lasted like 5 minutes tops.
Not even
Like three
five
minutes tops.
seconds.
Like I'm not no, I'm talking about hot, passionate sex where we're like taking time, enjoying each other's company, pleasuring each other, just like feeling the moment. But also it can't be hot, not here in Texas, fuck that. Now, you guys might say that's creepy, but I mean, just think about it from a, if you must, a metaphysical aspect. There's so much dead energy around the passionate hot sex of two people enjoying the moment of like, oh my god, we could get caught, but also fuck it because we're vampires making love at like night in a graveyard, and like that energetic passion between two people just ebbing through the cemetery or graveyard, just awakening the spirits of the dead, feeling our passion.
You're so gay. I love it.
I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? And you cannot tell me that none of the spirits will try and get into our body and feel that passion and vibration and whatnot from the
Oh, you just
source.
want to be possessed during sex.
Same. Tomato, tomato. Stick it in my butthole.
I want that great sex, aka he wants to be possessed by some old man who always wanted it in the ass.
Or by some, like, lady that unfortunately passed away before she could get her, that died on her way to getting railed by the man of her dreams.
Oh my
And
goodness.
now she finally gets to feel how it feels to have a dick in her bum. She can go backwards inside me and feel it in her punani.
She can, yeah. While you're wearing your ass up, she can just lay down and be front up.
That's an imagery. Just hip bones
Just,
bent down.
just hold it. Can you imagine
The bitch is laying down.
the bitch is laying down. You still see her ghost
Her
arms
back on my back.
arching.
Arching her cooch down to get the dick. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
Honestly.
Oh my god.
All right,
But
and
yeah.
how would you end? Or okay, that was lunch. What would you do for dinner?
Okay, for no, after our little picnic date, we didn't have sex. We just had a little nice, cute picnic.
That was just a bucket list, yeah.
Then we clean up, probably, I don't know, go home, relax a little, watch some TV or something like that. What is it? Go to the powder room and take a dump after that massive lunch and breakfast. Um, Maybe change our outfits for evening wear or something. And then we go to dinner, probably go to Mandola's or something, some cute little Italian place. Or even like, okay, there's two scenarios that I could end the night with. One, I end it with a nice dinner with a nice glass of red wine because as much as I hate the taste of wine, I love the aesthetic of it. And then after we eat, we go either watch a horror movie or something of the sort, or we come home, or we sneak into that graveyard again. We fuck like fucking wild rabbits. Or we stay in, we order pizza, and we have snacks, and we just watch a bunch of movies. And then we have passionate sex at the boring parts of the film. Because there's always boring parts of the film.
Love it.
And then we clean up, and then we go have sex outside, and then we come back in and clean up again, and then our skin's super dry, so then we have to lotion and massage ourselves, and then we pass the fuck out.
Damn straight.
Shabbat shablam, bitch. Tell me your ideal day.
My ideal day. If I was dating someone, otherwise I'd do most of the stuff by myself, including the sex parts. I just will be less passionate.
I cannot with you.
Maybe your girl's still getting it.
I might be more passionate. Who knows?
I am my best lover. All right. So I'd wake up. I usually, even naturally, usually I'll go back to sleep, but naturally I usually get up at 8, so I'm okay with that. But if I was feeling it, I go back to sleep. But if not, I get up. And then with my lover or myself.
Let's just theoretically put it, you have your lover.
Okay. Okay, I have a lover. Then we would wake up.
Henry Cavill.
Oh my God.
Morning sex.
You know I love morning sex. So I would make it a little hot and heavy, and then I'd be like, go brush your teeth. Because if y'all haven't noticed,
relieve my bladder.
If y'all didn't know, I wear retainers because I've had Invisalign. So I have to pop those babies out and just at least give a quick rinse, and then I have to pee because I have had sex before without peeing in the morning, and it hurts so much. So
it's uncomfortable.
You need to pee. And we would do that real quick, and then we'd go back into bed and giggle, and then we would have passionate sex, which I already talked about. I'm not going to do it on here, but
you already know.
Knows.
You already know.
You already know how
Deeper Into the Dark, how it happened with Henry Cavill, and then he announced his Instagram baby.
So, be like that. And then, okay, so after passionate lovemaking, if we need, we can shower up. Otherwise, I'll keep it, especially if I wasn't living with you, I keep it still stanky, just after sex, with a t-shirt and undies on, or naked, whatever I want.
Crystal's going to love you for that. Oh my God.
I'm just going to keep it all in there.
Keep it stanky.
Keep it stanky. Keep it fresh.
That reminds me of that stupid fucking meme, that gross Weibo meme, where it shows like a werewolf, like, bursting into the room, and he throws his hands up. He's like, and I picture it in a deep voice going, "No, kitten, why'd you wipe? You know I like it when it's stanky."
Hey, if your man don't say that, he ain't for you.
No, kitten. You know I like it a little stanky. Oh my gosh. Okay, continue.
It's my kind of man.
She just wants a
just
werewolf.
less hair. Okay, so then after that, I actually love to make breakfast. I know I don't usually eat it most of the time, but I really do enjoy it. I mean, we did have it the other night for dinner, but I would do waffles. I love waffles.
Just on my waffles.
Just on my waffles. Waffles are my favorite. And then, obviously, bacon. No egg. But if he has to have egg, he can have egg.
Brush your teeth. Again.
If we're feeling frisky, probably some kitchen sex. I don't know yet.
Probably. I mean, who are you?
Whatever happens, happens. While we're eating, watching some cute little cartoons from the past.
Aww.
That'd be my favorite. Because I used to do that all the time as a kid.
Aww.
And I'd be like, feed on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go? Do you like the goofy one?
Yeah, I was into that one for... Oh, I was technically older. I was in college.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, that came out after high school and
yeah.
choices.
I was like...
But continue.
Otherwise, I liked... we had a little bit that came on back in the day on Saturday mornings.
No, it was never on for us.
Not Teen Titans Go. Cartoons.
Yeah, we had that, but not Teen Titans Go.
No. I just am blanking right now, but there was a superhero one in there. I just can't remember what it is right now.
It was Batman.
Oh, Batman Beyond.
Yeah, Batman Beyond.
That's what it was.
There was that's weird one where this kid has his glove and he talks to weird creatures.
Oh, Ben 10, something like that.
No, it's something else. It was like a off-brand that, but it's with like monsters. I don't know.
Oh,
It's like a mix of Ben 10 and like some weird like
alien
what is it?
show.
What's that one? Whatever Odd Family?
The Fairly Odd Parents.
No, it's the weird one where they're like at an adoption center for like adopt a monster or some shit like that.
Oh,
I, f-
monsters.
I don't know. It's something.
I
But
don't know.
anyways,
Anyways, so I would do cartoons. Cartoons, and then I'm assuming it's going to be like
sorry.
around 10 o'clock. So we need to pause the lovemaking because your girl wants to go to a estate sale or garage sale.
I love picking up dead people
I
shit.
do. I love seeing
Ah.
how they were.
Yeah, Christine will be buying me antiques for my graveyard home.
My favorite was when we went to this one old lady's house, and this bitch, like, loved painting, and she was her best muse, and there was a lot of nudes of her.
Well, you know what, girl? If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody
Nobody else. Can I
else?
get an amen?
Amen. Period,
But
RuPaul.
honestly, there was so many, and a lot of them were very
Explicit.
with women, which I was like, okay.
Okay, let's be honest.
I did not purchase one, unfortunately. But
Ooh.
I don't know with who I was living with. It was a no. But I was in love with them. I was like, oh my god, like she doesn't really do the faces that well, but these are really good.
You're like, the bosom. The rack on this bitch.
The ass, how did
The
she get that?
vulva.
Yeah, how did she get that vagina looking so tight?
Them lips is top tier.
So I would do that for lunchtime. So when we hit around like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever.
I'd probably say 1:30 to give yourself some
1:30.
time to let the lunch crowd leave.
Yeah. I love food truck trailers, so I would probably do one of those. But I would do one in Austin that's like has more options. But knowing me, I'd probably pick the one that's my favorite that has this pad thai that I really love, and I would eat pad thai because I love pad thai.
This girl loves
I
pad thai.
love
Oh
pad
my
thai.
god. Pizza and pad thai.
Pizza and pad thai.
Her pussy
And
be stinking.
I mean, if I had a lot of it, we know what happens with fish. So
Go back to episode 13 it was, I believe.
I don't know. We were talking about my fishy vagina, and my sister was so mad.
Just baking up her damn fucking car. Okay.
Anyways,
Continue. Excuse me.
and then after that, we've already done the garage sale shopping and stuff like that. But I would want to hit up a few stores because I do love going shopping, even though it takes me forever.
And we're gonna
But I just like to,
go
like,
shopping.
So I would do like Bath and Body Works, Michaels,
Joanne.
Joanne. Oh my God, we do need to go to Joann's. It's been forever since I've been there.
I need to buy so much fabric.
But I do like a few of those, and then I would do an activity. It
Mm.
depends on what I'm feeling. I like mini golfing. I like bowling. I've been wanting to go roller skating, but I can't seem to get my sister to go with me.
My god, I saw a TikTok of a girl trying roller skating for the first time at a roller rink. She was doing well. No. I think she was like a little, like she knew what she was doing, and she was going, and she's waved at the camera, and I guess she didn't pay attention, and the stop part of the skates
Went
caught the floor, and
floored it.
her body went forward, but then she went backwards with the other leg. So then she
Where?
fell, and she fell onto her foot, and when she fell and she pulled her leg forward, her foot was facing under her.
Oh,
So
she
she
broke that bitch.
and I was like, "Oh, I'm never going roller skating."
No, that's never happened.
So wait, you want to go roller skating? With
Uh-huh.
those ankles home, girl.
Here's the thing. I have no idea why, but I was a really good roller skater when I was young.
Did you have winkles in?
Yeah. And I mostly did inline skating, which is the hardest. But I will never do that again. I have put on I forgot what it's named right now, but the four one.
What?
The one with the four and the stopper.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I feel more balanced because I had to teach myself the inline skating because it was really hard.
I was gonna say
But it's
you
been a
just
while.
mentioned that, but I feel like roller skating does a lot with core balance. And you were saying earlier to me when you were talking about, I was asking you, I was like, you're a really good swimmer?
Mhm.
And you're like, yeah, I have a lot of core strength. And you're like, outswim your sister whenever y'all race.
Mhm.
And I'm like, because you wanted to be a mermaid. I'm like, that's
And I
another of
think
your
a lot of it
core.
comes from my singing exercises from when I was in,
Lelo, 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 lay.
because they would always have us hold notes for so long. I've told you that.
Hmm.
Like I felt like I was dying. um,
She was like in the
and then
choir
we tried to do
room going, little, 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 lee.
it. But yeah, and I practice it on it sometimes, but when I mostly do it a lot like when I'm swimming, it's more on holding my breath.
Breath control.
Yeah. And learning to like use my
Undulate your core
yeah,
so you can move like a
swim
dolphin or
faster. Yeah, I'm a mermaid.
mermaid.
I was telling him I was trying to learn how to swim like a mermaid to the point where I got um,
Fins.
fins that are separate, but you can click them together for a unifin. And I was doing that a lot, and I was doing the flips in the water, like underneath the water, like the somersaults, the turns and up. Like I was getting really good at it because I was like, I'm going to live my best mermaid life. But when I moved, I totally left it, and I'm really mad about it. So I need to get a new one. But I also don't live in a place with a pool to my like access all the time.
I know,
Like I
we're
did
still waiting for a
before.
fucking pool
I
key.
know.
Where the fuck
Even
that shit
then,
is.
that's like a public pool. The one I was at was a private pool.
Oh.
So, because it was in the backyard. And this one is where there's other people. I was like, I don't necessarily want them to see me struggling.
Doing your mermaid life. A struggling mermaid.
Yeah. So I would do some type of activity like that. So rollerblading, mini golfing, pinballs, like arcade, like some type of activity. And then after that, I go to dinner because I'm that person who doesn't like to come back home. I will literally go out how I was all day. Like for example, when my girlfriends wanted to go clubbing at this thing, I have been out sweating my ass off, wearing um, a dirty black shirt, my black yoga shorts, and my white ass sneakers. And I went in that club with girls that were dressed all fancy. And I'm sitting here like this, all comfortable, like, yeah, fuck you. Yeah. I don't fucking care. I look like hot garbage. And I'm still out here dancing because I don't give a fuck. But yeah. So I will stay out. And so after the activity or whatever we do, which one day I do want to go skydiving, but I will settle for iFly. I want to do that one day.
Oh, we were in that
The indoor
tube.
one. Yeah. It's less dangerous than jumping out of a plane, which I would still do.
Can't relate.
Or bungee jumping.
Still can't relate.
One day.
I feel like the cord would bust and whip my legs off, and then
Or
I'd
zip
fall
lining.
splat. Can't relate. What?
I like out of all of them, I would do zip lining. I would go hiking and go to a thing and zip line.
I'm not a person that needs to be in the air.
Mirrors.
I don't
Also,
know why.
I don't know. I used to love roller coasters. That was my thing.
Don't get me wrong. I love roller coasters because I know they're connected to something. I know shit happens on roller coasters. Don't get me wrong. But roller coasters are fine.
I'm gonna
But I
say
don't
you're
know, something
likely
about...
to have something happen to you on a roller coaster than you are on a zip line.
Well. Well, I mean, it's a fucking line. Calm down. This one has multiple lines. So, chill, bitch.
Daddy chill.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I don't care if I look like hot garbage. I'm still gonna go out and I'm gonna go to a fancy restaurant. Probably, I know it's not technically fancy, but maybe like Perry's Steakhouse. I like, or I've been to this one. I think it's called like Farmers something. I don't know. But they're
The farmer's market.
pretty much. I forgot what the name is, but it's a fancy ass place,
Sure.
and they always serve my favorites there. So I would just something fancy, or Olive Garden because I'm basic. But I also would pair it with some wine wherever I'm at. Preferably, if I could, something on the lighter, not a red. I would do like a white or something.
A white wine
A
or a
white.
rosé, you say?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of rosé unless it's a more sweeter rosé.
Just get your Moscato. Shut up.
I don't honestly. If they have it, I ask every time.
Do you have Moscato?
Do you have Moscato?
No, but we do have
Sweeter
some
is
grape
better.
juice.
We have some apple juice. Can you put that in a wine glass? Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
You can charge me for the wine.
That's funny.
But that's how I would end it with the dinner. And then when we come home,
More sex.
more sex. Or after the dinner, we can go walking by a lake or something.
That's how you get robbed.
Oh, I used to do it all the time, especially in Austin.
That's how you get
We
robbed.
go walking a lot and then find a quiet place to have sex.
Fair.
Or another ideal day would just be getting up in the morning, eating a quick, like McDonald's meal that I love or something, and then, or doing something, and then just like being outdoors all day, hiking or swimming, mostly swimming, if it's nice weather. If it's super hot, no. That's better.
Well, one thing that I want to add to my ideal date is for the picnic, we're getting boba. So, thank you.
Oh yeah, boba.
No,
Boba's
you
a
can't take my
must.
idea.
You know what? I'm joining you on your date. I'll be bringing the boba.
For the picnic at the graveyard.
Exactly. I'll just show up, enjoy my boba with y'all, and then be like, all right, so you guys are going to fuck, right? Okay. Have fun.
Have fun.
Oh, you're coming back to fuck. Okay. Nighttime is when the spirits would really enjoy it.
Energy's high and palpable. I can smell it.
Um, it smells like sex.
What is it from Jennifer's Wedding? It smells like Thai food in here. Have you guys been fucking?
Yes, exactly. But yeah,
Uh,
that's about it.
that's cute. That's cute. I like your date idea. Or perfect ideal day.
Mm-hmm. You gonna take me? I'm just kidding. I don't have a lover. No, bitch, I'll take myself. I say that, but I don't like doing things by myself.
We're gonna get you a man's or a woman's. I don't know.
Whatever comes first. But yeah.
You.
Have you, no, I'm okay with coming second, but I will be coming.
Hell, it's aftercare, guys. Just because you came doesn't mean you get to leave the room.
No. Okay, next. What are you most passionate about?
Definitely this podcast.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm sorry, like, nothing else has interested me as long. Unless it's Christina or Greg and my cats. But, yeah, definitely this podcast. It's definitely a passion project. I'm obsessed with the idea of having a podcast, having fans listening, telling stories, telling my fan stories, and just altogether getting lost in the weird, creepy, and paranormal. And the true crime as well.
Me too.
Yeah.
And then I also have passions like singing because I'm beautiful at singing.
Even though she rarely does it,
Really, I feel like I do it a lot. That's annoying.
I have to draw it out of her.
And then,
You should hear me. I'm like basically the Phantom and Phantom of the Opera. I'm like, sing for me. We'll post a blooper on our Patreon so you can hear all
No.
the ramblings that we do.
no.
Yeah.
Nah. And then, I love painting. I want to get back into it. I like reading. I want to get back into actually like finishing a book in a decent amount of time.
I actually want to try reading. Like, don't get me wrong. I know it sounds like a fucking stretch for me to read, but I actually was really into reading before I moved out of my parents. When we had like no internet, so I could actually focus on either reading or watching one of my DVDs. I actually bought like a few books and I was reading them and like I'd finish them in like 3 days, which is unheard of for me. And they were like not your cute little was it Nancy Drew books. Like these are like your thick ass like books.
Did you ever read the Marked series?
No. What is that? It's called the Marked series.
Or that candle one? Do you remember me showing you the candle one? It's like 4 of them.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like
That one
was
had
it the different
beautiful-
colors?
Yeah.
I feel like
Blue,
you told
white,
me about
red.
it. Yeah, I remember
Those
seeing
are
those, but I never
good.
read them.
Technically, guys, I know this is young
YA.
adult, yeah, but I thought they were really good. It's a witch one, and the Marked one is also a witch one.
But yeah, I've even bought in books recently. You saw me with my fuck, what was
Oh,
it called?
oh, you could become passionate about your herbalism.
Yeah, I've been really into herbs lately. Well, I've always been actually into herbs. I've never actually took the time to study the herbs in the sense of like what I could do use them for. So I've been getting books on herbs and whatnot, and I have two. I just bought one the other day, another one. It was like on sale, and I was like, getting it.
Hey, it's on sale. It's practically free.
It's practically mine already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do want to get into herbalism and see what I can do with that if I want to do anything with that. I'm not gonna hold my breath to that because I know it costs a bit of money to what is it? Dry the herbs, grow the herbs. If I'm gonna dry them, unless I order them, but then how to combine them at the different ingredient measurements, blah 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 blah. How to
Mm-hmm.
make it, and so monotonous. How to package it and store it and perfectly and blah blah. But yeah, herbs have been definitely an interest of mine, mostly because I want to help where I can in herbs, if I can.
Well, I feel like you should keep with it. Um, and I can't think of other things I'm passionate about right now.
Oh, another thing I want to get into again for us, this is like even for the podcast. I do want to get into recording again for like vlogs. I feel like
Yes,
that
yes,
could have been
yes.
a big passion project for me, but for some reason it just fell through because I don't know, I guess I wasn't seeing results fast enough and I for at one point I think I forgot why I started doing it versus the outcome I was waiting for. Like it became more of that, and I was like, "Blah, I'm not getting enough views. Blah blah blah. I'm not getting enough subscribers."
Do you want to tell them what your YouTube is? I know we've said it before,
Yes.
but
If you guys are interested, my YouTube is Vanta Black, spelled V as in Victor, Antablak. Vanta Black. You'll see my mug on there, my big ass face with my like fake ass eyes contacts just glowing.
there's a few days that Stefan has caught me just like watching it on the
I'll walk in and I'm
TV.
like, that sounds like me, but it doesn't sound like the pod. And then I just like lean over and then I see like just my dumbass face and I'm like, are you watching me? She's like, yes.
Yes.
I'm like, thanks. Um,
I like looking at young stuff. I'm just like, oh, little cutie. And then I was making fun of him because I was like, how'd you get this angle? Aren't you walking by yourself?
it's so funny. She's like, look at young Steph. And it was like not even 3 years ago. I'm not that old, bitch. Damn.
And then, let's see, there's one where you went to, Cheesecake Factory
Yes, with Christina. Love you, Christina. If you're watching, love you, adore
or
you.
listening.
You're the best.
Ugh, yeah, those are funny.
What else is it?
I like the lollipop.
Oh my god, that dumbass video. That was the one video that I tried recording a year before I actually like put videos out or something of the sort. Or like a few months before. Anyways, it was like my attempt at seeing if I could be a vlogger, try vlogging, and yeah, that was a whole journey. It was a mess. I literally just went up and down my street. I didn't even walk like I probably walked like a mile.
It looked like you walked for 8 hours. Editing was done just right.
Just right.
But yeah.
Yeah, check out my YouTube channel if y'all want to. But we're definitely going to be posting our personal vlogs, like me and Christina's together, on our Deeper Into the Dark page, just so we can get content and see if you guys like that. And also on our Patreon as well.
Yeah, we always take feedback. Either you can let us know or how everybody's been doing it. Just tell Stefan.
Yeah.
Which I think is funny because I, like, even your friends that are like, tell Christina, I'm like, I'm on Facebook, just add me.
Literally. Like,
Yeah,
her
go to
shit's
her.
not private.
Yeah, just go to Stefan's friends, find me. I don't think he knows a lot of ones that have this face.
They always act like she's so hard to get to, like she's some, like, mystical being. And I'm like, she's literally right next to me. She's in her room.
Now, I'm not the best at answering back, but I will eventually watch stuff. Like, I feel bad. Aaron sends me stuff all the time, and I get, like, even you send me stuff all the time, and I'll, like, finally watch it 3 days later.
Even though it's been,
Just
like, 3 weeks
and
now.
then I'm sitting there laughing, and I'm like, oh my god, that video was so funny. And you're like, what video? I don't remember.
Like, what do you mean? I was like, oh yeah.
You're like, Christina, I sent you that like a week ago.
Yeah, Get With the Times. That was like 4
Or
albums ago.
sometimes I pause watching videos that he sends me and I go and I look at my For You page. But at this point, my For You page is like his because a video will show and I'm like, oh my God, it's so funny. I'll send it to Stefan and Stefan will be like, I just sent that to you like last week. Oh, why are you sending this back to me?
And she's like, leave me alone. I'm barely catching up. I'm 20 videos ahead of that one, behind that one. I'll get there.
I'll get there. Just like it. Just pretend. But
For
yeah.
me.
But yeah, just hit me up. All right, next. Do you have a hidden talent?
No. But Christina says I do. And that means that, and she says it's that I can make a guy come really fast. I guess you could say it's a talent and a curse that I can summon the dark forces to remove your soul from your body and cause a sickness to fall in its place.
Your passion also is sucking souls. Just to going back to that one. Also, you do really good at voice, like,
Manipulation?
no, like accents.
Oh.
Because I cannot. Earlier, we were playing with Al Pacino, and this one over here is doing it so good, and I'm over here like, you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. And he goes, you're saying daughter wrong. It's
She's like, oh my daughters. Let me tell you something. You go with me, and you interrupt my daughter's wedding. I tell you what, I'm gonna help you, because I like you. But if you ask me again, you're gonna be swimming with the fish. Tony, hit this man up. You don't understand. This is the day of my daughter's wedding. I haven't even gotten to the gabagoo.
No, we gotta go. Oh, you cracked me up.
Ugh.
My favorite though is when we do the Russian one.
Oh my god, it wasn't even Russian.
Oh, no, what was that? What was that video that the little voice thing that we did with the bakery?
Oh, the
French?
Romanian pastry
Oh yeah,
shop.
Romania. That was funny.
I forgot the accent I was choosing for that. We'll post it on our Patreon, that too.
That was funny, and we still like we'll say parts from it every now and then when it pops in our
Literally.
head.
Oh,
And
my
then-
poos poos.
Yeah, my puss puss. Yeah, but as you can tell, I'm not very talented in the accent department. I get made fun of a lot, and sometimes I'll be doing one and it goes to another. Like I'll be trying to do a British accent, and then it starts turning into some Irish shit, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
I don't know. Bippity boppity boo.
Bippity boppity boo. It's a spicy meatball. Mario. It's me, Mario.
Or how does Chris Pratt do it? It's a me, a Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Like, what the fuck?
I remember the first time I heard it. I think you were there with me. Oh no, that was another reaction because I've seen it already. But I didn't really listen before, and we were sitting there watching it with Liam. And when he said it, me and you looked right at each other and was like, "What the fuck?"
Like, they couldn't even manipulate that shit?
Yeah.
Damn, or if they did, it's the best they could
Voice
do.
overlay of an actual Italian saying it or something.
They could have at least done that, like, since it's his iconic line, like, even stole it from the game and just
Get the
clipped
right
it.
for it or something.
Yeah, like, come on.
I mean, isn't it Nintendo's movie?
Literally.
So they have the rights to the sound. Anyways, choices.
Absolute choice.
Absolute choices. Any other talents you think you have? I think he's a good singer, but he won't agree with me.
Ugh. One thing that I used to have, I don't know if it's a talent or something that I just learned, but it's burnt out and it's gone. Don't even think about bringing it back. But I used to really enjoy belly dancing.
Oh yeah, he was really good. This boy literally, after school or whenever I could hang out with him, I come over to his house, his mom's house, and the first thing he did was
Let me
he
show you
would put
something.
on what's her name?
Sashi.
Sashi, and he put on his little skirt that makes noises sometimes, and he'd just be right in front of me, like going belly dancing in front of me, and
But
I'd
it
just be
wasn't
like.
just any belly dance.
The first time though, I will say he was really bad at it because he was just learning, and I
Yeah.
was just like, "Yeah,
Go you.
so good," and it's really just like a block, just like moving side decide. And I was just
You
like,
could hear that fucking wood
yeah.
creaking.
And then every time you would turn around and not face me, I'd be like, wow.
She's like, she's like wiping away tears because she's fighting hard not to laugh.
Because I want to be supportive. And then when he started getting actually good at it, I think I accidentally said it too. And I was like, oh, wow, you're actually good.
I'm like, what do you mean? What the fuck?
What was that before?
You
Chocolate?
bitch.
You bitch. And then
Um,
I think you have really good penmanship. I don't.
really?
Yeah, especially back in the day, you used to do, I don't know, syllables and stuff. Like the way you would write. You would handwrite me letters all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh. You mean yeah.
Little, like evanescent symbols going on right there.
Yeah. Oh, like the really like heavy, like almost like a fantasy book where like the
Mm-hmm.
main starting word is very bougie, and then the
Yeah.
rest is kind of like nah.
Yeah, and then little symbols, especially that one that you always did with the little sideways S with the two dots
Oh yeah, and the two lines.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, two lines. Yeah.
I fully,
Everything.
I fully got that from fucking Smallville. That tattoo
Oh my
homegirl got
God,
from
you
her tattoo on her
did.
back. Yeah,
I
I
did
love
not
that.
notice that.
Another witch.
No. My talents? Oh, okay. Thank you for asking.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm just staring at you like, when are you gonna get to your shit, bitch?
what do you think my talents are?
Well, Christina actually happens to be really good at okay, it's actually leads back to her what's that thing we did on our last episode? It's like right in front of you. Phobias.
Oh,
She
okay.
kind of like really she's really good at organizing and lining shit up. She's really good at that. I would say that's almost a talent.
Yeah, my sister says she loved our trip because I planned it so well. The one
Hmm.
that we took together. And she was like, you need to plan more.
And you're like, oh, why me? Um, she's very good at singing.
Oh,
As
that's
much
what I
as
thought you would start
she
with.
gets really shy because, and it pisses me off. I'm like, why? You sound good. You shouldn't be shy about sounding good. You should be shy about sounding shit.
I'm like that girl in the video was like, doing that Celine Dion song.
Oh my god.
How does it go? What does she do?
Oh, is that Whitney Houston?
Yeah, Whitney
She's trying to
Houston.
do Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
And I will always. Ah!
I swear I can do it. I swear. And fuck.
Covering her face. Ugh. And she tries going lower. And I will always love. Fuck! Oh, fuck it! And turns it off.
I will say, and I did tell Stefan that sometimes certain artists, when they do certain songs that are not in my vocal key, I will practice it over and over again. Obviously, I'm by myself, and I did it a lot when I was living in my RV. And it hurts my voice so much, but then I finally get it, and I'm like, success. I'm going to stop now.
I can do it too. I'm done.
Just had to
But,
prove it to myself.
Okay, Christina's a really good dancer herself. She can
Oh
shake
my
that
god,
ass.
no, I am
When
not.
she dances, I'm like, damn, girl, when'd you learn to throw it back like that?
Lie.
No, seriously. I'm over here like, okay, where's all this energy coming from? Because I don't
I
see
will
this.
say I learned how to do like dance to like Latin music from my friend Lindsay. I learned a lot of my hip movements and stuff from her. Otherwise, I was not really that good. I can do the Macarena. And you taught me how to Vogue. Ish.
From fucking Drag Race. And do the duck walk.
Uh,
Um,
but thank you for saying I had a talent with dancing. It makes me feel good.
she does. Like, when she throws it back on, she's like showing, like, feeling the music whenever we're cooking, and she's throwing it back behind the counter. I'm like, where's all this energy coming from? And where has it been? And why is it now and not, like, when we need it? Because
Honestly.
what? I'm going to say this is a talent. She has a weird talent where things fall into place, even though things don't seem like they're gonna work out. When she was trying to sell her RV, shit was not working
No,
out
I'm
at
just
all.
lucky.
And then it just mystically happened, or like recently with her AC unit for her car wasn't
Oh
working
my
for like the
gosh.
longest time,
No,
and she
that's
thought she
because
was
I'm
gonna have to
fucking
fork out
stupid.
whatever amount of money, and then finally, like, it's like one of the hottest weeks that we've had last week and this week, and then finally she's like watches a YouTube video, tries out this little trick that might work, and it works. And I'm
Well, because
like,
my coworker Juan, I came to work and I was just like, I can't take this anymore. It's 103 on my way to work. Like I'm dying. And he was like, well, what? Like, why don't you go get it fixed? And I was like, well, they're quoting me at like 400 just to look at it. And he knows a little bit about cars. And he was like, give me your keys. And he went and he was like, it's your Freon probably. If not that, then it's electrical. And he was like, you should try your Freon first. And I was like, I don't know what you're saying to me. And he was like, YouTube video it. And I didn't do anything because I'm a procrastinator until 2 weeks later. Then I was like, it was hot one day, and I think you reminded me of it, and I was like, I'm gonna look at it today. So then I looked, and all I had to do was buy this $42 kit and recharge my AC unit with Freon. Now I have AC.
and
And
I'm
I went
like,
almost 2 years without it, guys. 2 years.
and then what is it? When your other car got repossessed, and then like I don't know, it like seemed grim as fate, and then you managed to get Ruby.
Well, yeah, that was my grandma. See, it's like, it's mostly luck.
I'd say it's a talent. I'd say it's like beyond luck, because
I'm
I mean you can
I'm
only be
blessed
so
by my
lucky.
ancestors.
She's got some kind of shit
I got
going
a little
on.
doll.
She's got
Bless-
she's got her own little doll that's like you give a little food, a little bit of something to drink, and it just mystically helps you. But yeah,
No, I'm just, in a way, I'm like lucky, blessed, whatever you want to call it.
what else?
Even though sometimes I don't feel it, but then I have to remind myself that I'm surrounded by amazing people and
Sorry, I'm yawning so much. It's only almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
but what about my art?
Oh yes, Christina. Oh, okay, there are some questionable choices, but
You
there are
never
some
say that.
moments that Christina like pushes out some really clean shit. Like there's some artwork that she has up there, and I'm like, I would buy this. Like if somebody was selling this, I would buy this. And then there's some that I'm like, were you drunk when you made this? But that's beside the point.
I
Um,
probably was. Well, my Moscato.
but yeah, she does really good artwork when she isn't interrupted. And if she could like go ham and have her way with like the pen and pencil iPad or whatever, she does really good with it. And I would say that if she like had the typical white woman dream of back in the 90s where she makes $40 million being an artwork person and whatnot selling her paints, I feel like she would commit to that and be a really famous artist today. Um, but unfortunately, we live in a very capitalistic world, so things don't work the
I would
way we
not have
want.
survived.
But yeah, I could see her waking up early in the morning, taking a hot shower, combing her armpit hair, and then
Drinking the
drinking
coffee
coffee in
that
her
I pressed.
herself from a French press.
Yes.
And it's coffee shipped all the way from Colombia. And then she goes
Colombia.
upstairs and she like sits on her steaming bidet that steams her vagina from her goop.com website account. And then she goes and she tests the wind off her left areola hair, and she decides, today's the day I'm gonna create my artwork. And she puts an
Oh, I
icicle
feel
on her
inspired.
right nipple, and then she grabs her toothbrush and starts out making a nice background color. And then she slaps her cheeks and then goes ham on the acrylic paints. Yeah, that's what I feel like she'd do.
Have you ever painted before?
No. I'm more of like a sketcher with some mechanical pencils.
You're so funny. My I would like to do like a forest scene that's on my bucket list. A lot of the ideas I get in little tutorials are from watching YouTube videos. That's how I did some of the artwork that I have in there.
mm,
They like show you how to do it,
mm,
and then I just kind of listen to them and go my own way.
hmm
Like that ocean scene I did, it was more of a blue water, and I was like, I want it to be seafoam green. I want it to be like you go in there, it's gonna sting your eyes.
Um, I feel like that leads into a question we almost put into our list, but it leads into our favorite art pieces or paints or
Oh,
whatever.
well, I showed Stefan mine, and he did not like it.
She didn't show me. She just told me. Oh, I got a quick glance. I was too busy making hot chocolate for us to drink.
I don't know. I said I'm really into Pollock, and I showed him some artwork, and he was like, "Oh, why?" And I was like, "I just like pictures don't do it justice. You have to see it in person." Not the
I'm just
eyes.
kidding. She
But otherwise,
was.
I'm really into Renaissance,
Uh, okay.
like the
Oh.
artwork, like the girl with the pearl earring, like
Oh, yes,
Mona
yes, 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 yes,
Lisa.
yes, 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 yes. I saw Lady Gaga do a rendition of that with the pearl earring
Oh, oh,
for her. What was it for? Chromatica? Maybe.
probably Chromatica.
Or her art pop. I don't know. And she did a lot of artwork and she did a rendition of it where it's like the same literal thing but with her face on it. And it's like really pretty. She even did the one where it shows like a person with the dude's head on a plate in the middle. Have you seen that one? I
I
forgot what
feel
it's
like you
called.
showed me a clip like that.
But it's Gaga's head on the plate instead. But with this, literally looks the same, except you see her obvious Italian nose, which makes very
hmm
obvious. But she likes the Pollock. What else?
I told him I'm not a huge fan of Van Gogh, but there's a few things that I like from him,
Hmm.
like A Starry Night. But and then I asked him one day what his was, and he shared it with me, and I was like, "How did I fucking never seen this before in my life?"
Because I just discovered it myself. But once I saw it, I'm like, I'm fucking here for it. It is called The Sin. And it's a literal picture of a nun um, with her ass against like a iron gate fence type thing, while a monk is plowing her doggy style, but her legs are raised up in the air and she's holding onto the bars, and he's going ham holding her titties, and I'm like, she looks like she's having the best dick in her life right there, even though the monk looks wrecked. Like he looks choices were made.
That's a brown bag special on his
Yeah.
end.
That I can see why she did it from behind. She's like, you know what? I don't need to see you.
I
Just
don't
fuck me
need to
through
see
this gate.
that.
And I'm like, oh my god, just the passion in this fucking artwork. I'm like, I'm living for it. I'm like, girl, you get your nut, because she's licking her lips, and he's holding her
Mhm.
titty.
Mhm.
She's getting it. She's like, oh, stroke my labia, bitch.
She thick too.
Mm-hmm. You see her thighs and her hose rolled down.
Scandalous.
Scandalous. But yeah, she's getting it. And
I
that's
told Stefan, I was like, as soon as he showed me this, I was like, you need to figure out a way to get this and get it on your wall in your room. It needs to be artwork that you own.
um yeah, I really like that one just because of how raw it is. It seems like, well, raw in more ways than one for her
Yeah.
too. But I was just living for it. I'm like a nun saying, "Fuck this whole marriage to Christ or whatever." And just like, I'm getting my nut in. I'm not wasting my chastity or whatever, my innocence for Jesus Christ. It's like for an idea or thought that could possibly happen. It's like,
And she's been a nun. She's not new because new ones they don't have to cover their head and her
hmm
head is covered, so that means she's already married to the church.
she's got that hat or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like this, and she's like, she gave over to pleasure. She's like, I need it, and it's like, you know what? You all deserve a good nut, and I hope everyone gets a good nut, cause everyone needs a good nut.
God designed these body parts to interact. So, is it really a sin?
Exactly, and if it's it's called free will for a reason. He already
Free
died,
Willy.
or as they say, he already died for the sins. I mean, what, his suffering was for nothing at your point? Rude. Uh, but aside from that, my other favorite painting is Midsummer Eve. It's one of like redheaded girl, but she's standing in the middle of like a fairy ring with a bunch of little fairies dancing around. And
Who's
it's
the artist?
so pretty. It's like Robert Hughes.
Okay.
I saw this painting at the Queen Anne or something house when we were in New Orleans, Nolans.
Nolans.
Yeah, we were there in the room, and I saw that painting in the corner. I'm like, oh my fuck, this is stunning. And Greg's like, what? And I'm like, look at this painting. And like, I just kept, like, every time I walked by, my eyes would just glance at it, and I'm like mesmerized by it. But,
Oh, you should have gotten a little postcard.
but yeah, it
Framed
is
it.
so
That
pretty.
is cute.
And it just stuck out in that room. Like, it was like,
It's giving Shakespeare.
exactly. It's so fucking
Which
pretty.
makes sense because it reminds me of his play, A Midsummer Night's Dream.
hmm
And you said that's a Midsummer
Midsummer Eve.
Eve.
Another one that I've actually been fascinated about lately is I'm thinking about getting it just to have it on my wall or something, maybe even in the living room.
Is
But
it something vampiric?
no, it's another witch painting. But let's see. It's very in that would you say Renaissance?
Mm-hmm.
It's you guys might recognize it. It's like a woman on a boat and she's just there. She's a redhead. She looks very like Irish or something.
I'd find my own way home.
Basically, this one, the Lady of Shalott, Shalott painting.
Oh, yeah. It almost looks like a photograph. It's so good. Yeah, I like it. It's very Viking, that boat.
There you go, Viking, like a Viking woman. It's kind of given like what is it? Eowyn from Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving that kind of boat with her on it instead of redhead instead of a blonde.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's giving very much that. But the colors are vibrant in the boat from like the blanket she's sitting on.
And it's very autumny background. It's
I
very
can
orange aesthetic.
You can almost smell it or like,
Yeah.
feel it, the cool in the air. But yeah, I've been really liking that one.
We need more art.
We do specific art,
Yeah, specific art.
or what is it? Statement pieces.
Yeah. I love art. I don't really know any other talents besides my fart talent that I graced you with earlier.
Oh my god. She like sliced that bitch in threes, made a loaf.
I was like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't have a fun whistle or chirp or nothing. So, I don't have any
For the
other
painting, I'm
talents.
surprised you didn't bring up the Woman of the Rain
Oh my
from
gosh.
Svetlana Teletz from our episode.
I mean, I really did love the little German boy.
Oh, the little
I
fire
don't know
boy,
why. No, I liked her. I'd be her bestie.
the sad woman. She
The
invokes
Burn
the feeling of
Man, not so much, but I don't
I
want him
felt
to
like
be
I could
released.
smell his painting. Like it smelled like
Yeah.
old blood and iron. Like I was like, get it
It
away
smelled
from
like
me.
me on my period right now. With a little burnt chicken nugget with it.
I'd want someone to redo this painting, The Sin, if I got it, and put like a better face on it, like Henry Cavill,
For the monk.
because that's what this nun deserves.
I mean, you technically could Photoshop it
I mean, yeah.
with the AI. You could put it in AI and put the Sin artwork, but with Henry Cavill's face.
Oh my god.
Watch him.
Yes.
Watch AI put it on the nun.
Just Henry Cavill on the monk and the nun.
AI would do some shit like that. We should try it out and see if it works.
Oh my god, that could be for our Patreon where we do like weird shit. We could probably even go live and get suggestions.
Oh, we can even put our faces on shit.
Literally.
And then last question, which I don't know why we brought this up, but sure, why not? If you were asked to bring a dish to a potluck, what would you bring? I remember I was talking to you.
I feel like we already answered this one though.
I don't know. I would bring my jalapeno cream cheese dip.
Yeah, I think you brought that up on an episode.
I think so too. If not, fruits.
Jalapeno cream cheese dip. Why haven't you made that for me?
Um,
Yeah.
I've made it once already.
Not for me.
I made it. You just didn't partake in it.
You didn't. Oh, no, 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 no. You made yourself a little tiny little bowl.
I didn't have that much cream cheese.
Exactly.
All right, I'll do it again.
And you said a fruit bowl? Fruit mix?
Yeah, fruit. That's
Mm.
my go-to thing. Fruit.
Okay, for me, I would probably bring cookies. Everybody loves cookies.
Do they?
Do you like milk and cookies?
Do you like milk and cookies?
Checks. At this point, the dolls are the dolls. Um, I would either bring cookies, or if I had to bring a dish to the thing,
A quick
mm,
casserole?
I've never made a casserole in my life.
Hamburger helper? You
No.
literally just put that shit in a dish and bake it.
Just put that shit in a dish and bake it, bruh. You say smoke
Oh,
yourself
mac and
with...
cheese.
I would try mac and cheese, actually, yeah. I
I've
would
been
do
like
that.
watching videos on it.
What's her name? Tilly? Teeny? Tiny?
Yep. I saw hers. I
I'd
want to
make
make
hers. I'd make
it. It was
hers.
so good.
It looked so good.
Tiny. I don't know. I just like the video. It's on my TikTok.
Y'all guys know who we're talking about because everybody made her fucking mac and cheese this past Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
so
was like,
good
we made mac
looking.
and cheese. Like, y'all
The
cleared
way
out the
she's like,
shelves.
listen to the sound. And I was like, oh yeah, it's mac and cheese.
She was like, uh. Her knees were quivering.
I was
Her knees weak, palms sweating.
I was like, does that girl need me right now? Where is she?
You missed it, didn't you? Knees weak, palms sweating.
Oh, mom spaghetti.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I thought you would get that, but, you know.
Oh, speaking of, he has a restaurant where he
Yeah.
serves. We should do it one day.
I saw someone, like, actually try to honest review it, and they were like, it's actually really good.
Yeah, I've been watching videos, and there's sometimes he's out there like
Serving?
serving,
Oh, that's
and you
cute.
catch him at the window. I was like, okay, Eminem, get it.
I forgot his name was Eminem. I thought you were
Slim
like,
Shady.
okay, an M&M. Like, you were saying, like, you found an M&M. Like, okay,
All
an
right.
M&M.
Well, M&M's and spaghetti, that's Elf.
Oh. And then, like,
With
a
the syrup.
whole, like, liter of Coke.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I would like to do some type of traditional thing. We didn't get to do it last year, but now that we're living together,
Hmm.
it would be really cool for the holidays if we did something cool, like a themed movie night. I don't know if you've seen those videos where they like they'll have like options and then the other person will like pick a number or pick an envelope and it has what movie they're watching with what food that correlates with the movie.
Uh-huh.
So for
I
like
am not eating M&M spaghetti with syrup on it.
no. No, I would do something else if it was that. I would do like breakfast for dinner with the waffle thing and then
Oh, okay.
some ice cream, like make it kidsy, whimsical.
Hmm.
And then I would do a play on the spaghetti and I would do something else, like sour worms or something.
Okay.
Make a little candy dish. I'm not that much of a monster. But yeah, I thought that would be really cute, either for Christmas or Halloween or whatever.
That'd be cute.
Yeah. Even if it's just for one night.
Oh my god, we will be vlogging for August something, a very wonderful thing that we didn't get to do last year, unfortunately, but we've been doing this year for Derek Roby, October 2nd.
October 2nd. Why do I keep thinking it's August?
Oh, cause that's when he passed away, August 2nd.
Oh, okay. Do we want to do it on his birthday though, right? Because the parents did it on his birthday.
Yeah, we'll do it on his birthday.
October 2nd?
We're
Yeah.
gonna be doing a little memoriam for little Derek Roby because he's a precious little boy that never had a chance.
Yeah, and his favorite thing was to eat vanilla ice cream with sprinkles. So we're going to go to an ice cream shop and we're going to get vanilla ice cream with sprinkles.
For little Derek Joseph Roby. I don't know if it's Robbie or Roby. But
I think
I'm
it's
gonna say
Roby.
Roby.
Just because I think in the interviews I was watching, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would bring dipper fruit and you would bring cookies.
Yeah, I don't have a dish. Well, maybe mac and cheese.
Or myself. I would just
Tilly.
bring one.
That's her name, Tilly.
Tilly.
Yeah, I'd bring Tilly's mac and cheese. Ooh, if I was like a good baker, beignets.
Ooh.
No, they
Also,
get
I
soggy.
would ask if they had a theme going on.
Oh, yeah, that too. Well, cookies fits with everything. Someone brought
Also, it
like two
depends.
gallons of ice cream on the last potluck I'd seen. And I
Really,
was like,
it also
what?
depends on what the season is.
Yeah.
Like, I would do a whole fucking watermelon. Yeah, I would cut up some watermelon. I'll do a
Yeah, I
play
guess
on it.
so.
I'll do some triangles. I'll use the ice cream scooper and I'll make some balls.
You must be thinking, oh, silly old cool. She left the melon baller in the bowl. She must be absolutely losing it. I will have you know I am not. I'm sorry, I had an American Horror Story Coven moment where she had
Yes,
the melon baller,
yes.
and then she
He's
scoops out
obsessed.
Leslie Jordan's eye,
Yes. Uh, please don't make those sound
and
effects.
then she drops the
Oh my
eyeball
god, you're
into
gonna
the
make me
melon balls.
vomit. You're gonna make me vomit. All right, that's it. Bye, guys. I have to leave now. Oh,
Oh
I
my
feel it
gosh.
right here. It's coming up.
That's called diarrhea.
No, it's coming up.
Diarrhea can go in reverse.
I'm gonna diarrhea throw up on you.
You better be fast enough, bitch.
Oh, I am.
Oh,
Core
please.
strength.
Core straight. From all that mermaiding.
The way you said that, yet you did like double thrusting in the face.
Double
Action.
dick in the tit or some. I don't know. I'm tired.
I know.
I'm sleepy.
But that was the last question. I don't have any more for you because the other one was never have I ever drinking game, and it is too late or early in the morning for us to be drinking
Yeah, we've got
vodka
things to do
shots.
tomorrow. Well, thank you guys for listening. This will be our last one, last Between the Darkness out on until who knows. Maybe we might bring this back eventually and put the episodes on when we find something else. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll see. We're a work in progress.
But for now, we're going to attempt to put it on Patreon, and hopefully, you guys will want to listen to more of our ramblings and shenanigans.
And always feel free to reach out to us and give us answers to anything that you want to tell us, what your talents are, what you would bring.
To podcast, what your ideal day would be,
Who
and
knows? We might even one day have a raffle thing or something and
we
hang
could
out with
have
you.
graveyard sex. I'm just saying,
I mean, I'm desperate.
the
I'm so
sky's the
desperate.
limit for us people who don't want to go to space. Just saying.
Uh,
Like we were saying, we are definitely an indie podcast. We do this thing very independently. It's just us. Send in your stories, send in your reviews on us. Let us know how we're doing. Please rate and follow us on all our podcast platforms on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Rate, follow, hit us up. Let them know we're doing good. Let us know if we're doing good. Be like, hey, can you guys cut back on, I don't know, the vulgar talk if y'all must, if y'all don't appreciate that? Or be like, hey, there's a cool story that y'all guys should check out that I think y'all would be really interested in. We'd love to hear about
yeah,
it. And
someone told me about one. It's gonna be in season 2. I keep doing that today.
she's already planning way ahead. Um,
It'll be
but
episode 1 of season 3.
oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, we are at, let me plug the email. We are at www.deeperintothedark@gmail.com.
You just put our website and our email together.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad.
www.deeperintothedark.com is our website, and our email is
I'm
deeperintothedark@gmail.com.
sleepy, leave me alone.
You can hit us up on either one. We have a little message thing on the website that goes to our email. So
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. We adore you. We love you. And thank you for joining us for a wonderful first season. And we can't wait to have you back for season 2. And I hope you guys are ready for all the content we're ready to push out towards you guys.
and hitting up this Between the Darkness and our Patreon, and we love to have you in our little group.
Yes, 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 yes. Because we do. We would love to be doing this full time and pushing out content and entertaining you guys because we're what? Whores for the entertainment. Love you guys and hope you have a good night, a good day, a wonderful lunch. I hope you had a good lunch.
And I hope you had sex.
Yeah, guys, just don't get caught having sex in a graveyard. It's a little embarrassing trying to get dressed up again, especially if you're wearing a ridiculous outfit.
You gotta have a quick and easy outfit to get to.
You know what? Practice. Go in like loose clothing, basketball shorts, tank tops. Just plan it
Practice
easy.
makes perfect, guys.
Yeah, until you get the speed and accuracy you want, that you're like, you know what? I can add clothing to this, and then who knows? Maybe you'll be
You're
out there
so
in full like
stupid.
dominatrix outfit getting railed. Who knows?
No, no, that you'll go to jail.
Yeah. And also, guys, don't ghost anybody because it's not your ideal date. That's rude. If anything, just be like, this
Just
isn't my
text him
vibe.
and be like, "Sorry, I'm not feeling it.
Hey, guy, or be like, hey, I was kind of creeped out last time and I'm not feeling it. Sorry for if this is hurting your feelings.
I
But
don't
yeah,
want to lead you on."
don't be a dick. Don't just try and smash and whatnot. That's fucking gross. That's creepy. Love you guys, and we'll
See you the
see
next
you guys
time.
on season 2 of Deeper into the Dark.
Deeper into my dark.
Oh God.
We're gonna really go into my past. Okay, bye, guys.
Trauma Hood. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.